take through. He's a slip of a lad. Look at his hair, that would have taken a couple of ounces off. No, mate, anything to help. And he's leading coming into the final lap. 2-1-2, the youngster from Indonesia. Ramadipa leads Ogiwara. Herjan Adner third. Keep it down the hill. He's got Herjan Adner, who has negotiated this final turn, or this turn into 11, beautifully. Ramadipa looking for back-to-back wins. Herjan again does it superbly. Herjan Adner at turn 11. There he is.
Hey team, and of course winning it. Is there any team order or team plan that you guys have for this final race?
Nothing team order or what. I just focus to cover the weakness of my bike and then focus to get the good position here, because yesterday I cannot give more than.
This is the battle moving to. Chiangro wins it. Behind them, into the 1-2, but Honda racing. It's going to be close. Both for P2 and for P4, where Warren is officially adjudged to be ahead of Sharafuddin. And I think that one is right done. Raih, Agaska, Herjan Adner.
Assalamualaikum, halo semuanya. Jumpa lagi dengan Sufyan Satria di channel Bukan Pengawal. Apa kabar teman-teman? Saya doakan kalian semua selalu dalam keadaan baik dan sehat. Seri ketiga Asia Road Racing Championship yang berlangsung di sirkuit Motegi Jepang telah menyelesaikan race keduanya teman-teman. Pada balapan hari pertama di kelas Asia Production 250cc, 3 pembalap terbaik Indonesia berhasil menyapu bersih podium. Pembalap berusia 14 tahun binaan Astra Honda Racing Team Yandra Ramadipa berhasil finish pertama, disusul rekan satu timnya Erjun Atma Firdaus di posisi kedua. Selanjutnya ada Raih dari Yamaha Racing Indonesia di posisi ketiga. Di race kedua yang berlangsung pada hari Minggu tanggal 9 Juni 2024, aksi overtake dari seorang Yandra Ramadipa lebih menegangkan, lebih seru dibandingkan race 1 teman-teman. Di samping harus melawan rekan satu tim, Yandra Ramadipa juga harus bersaing ketat dengan pembalap tuan rumah Ryota Ogiwara yang pernah menjadi rival Veda Ega Pratama saat masih di Asia Talent Cup tahun 2023. Oh ya teman-teman, menjelang race kedua hari Minggu kemarin berembus isu adanya tim order di tubuh Astra Honda Racing Team. Apa benar demikian? Untuk bisa menjawab benar tidaknya isu tersebut, kalian wajib nonton jalannya race kedua teman-teman. Setelah itu silahkan tulis pendapat terbaik kalian di bawah video. Seperti apa perjuangan dan aksi saling overtake di race kedua? Silahkan simak ringkasan videonya berikut ini.
But we'll wait and see. Race 2 of the weekend, ARC AP 250. We are a go, and it's a strong start from Ramadipa. He's got away to a nice steady start. He's taken Herjan Adner Firdaus with him. Taking to block that one. Astra Honda 1-2 at the moment. The Rocket leads the way from Herjan Adner, and Herjan, besides, he just wants to give the zone down just a little bit. There's the 2 wild cards towards the back. And with them, is the determined Mr. 110% from yesterday, Yuta Date. He's coming through. He's third into turn 11. Gaska, they are looking very good. How about the Kawasaki of Ayoshi? He's got himself through into P8. Sharafuddin in P5. Yeah, after that poor start, Aiki Yoshi making his way back on terms, trying to muscle his way into P2. Told Daniel on the grid yesterday he was only going for the win. And it looks like it's a similar strategy, if you can call it that, today. Dates looked like he was in the lead, then he was edged out because Raih pushed a little bit too much. You leave the braking too late on that final turn, or sorry, on that slope down. Also a good strategy, a lot of riders running wide. The exit to that turn. Herjan Adner, Sharafuddin reckons like is a little bit underpowered. Well, we'll be hoping to stay with those front three. It's Date, 64, on the Yamaha at the moment as they come down the hill. Bit of a procession. Arjun Atna, 46, has a little look on the inside. And Kiandra, also there, slides that back wheel out. He's only a tiny fella, 8.
Yeah, another good ride from the young Vietnamese so far.
Vietnamese is bike number 19, just going through this left-hand corner, just maybe losing a little bit of ground on the straight there. Ramadeepa, Kawasaki, Hiyoshi. 2 of their racers went up to Supersport 600, but the next group, Arjun Atna is the only survivor from last season, but the next group, which includes Ramadeepa, who is still in the front 3 as they come over the start-finish line.
Yeah, Michael keeping his nose there, in with a shout, the number 41 for Hidemitsu Bunsu Honda.
Astra Hondas have come closer to...
Alright, I think the company doesn't have to look very far.
So what line do you take down this hill? How late can you leave your braking? Well, that time Herjan looks like he's got it. He can lean in. He's been forced a little bit wide. That leads you to this double left-hander, which is a deceptively long one.
Yeah, looking at it from above yesterday, that's as you say, there's a deceptively long straight.
Come through. It will be 6 laps to go. It's still Astra Honda, 1-2. Kawasaki very much in there. Where's Yuta Date? He's down there as well in P5. So the 2 Kawasaki's really giving this... Sorry, the Kawasaki and the 2 Yamahas really
Top
giving...
end power, it's lower torque and it's extra weight. It is a challenge, he says, but I think he's just about cracked it.
Well, he's had 2 did-not finishers, 2 DNFs. He needs to be finishing. He needs to be accumulating points. They do come back very often. We saw that Hiroki Ono in the TVS one make earlier on. Made in Asia, went to the world, has come back to Asia.
Good performance there from Alphonse the Guigan.
Hanging on in there in P13, 2 seconds down on the race leaders. We come through with 5 laps to go. Of the wild cards, Ryota Ogiwara, very much a local boy.
Ryota Dase, it's 3 laps we got to go.
4.5.
4.5 laps to go. Ryota Dase is getting into the point of the race where he might just descend it in the seat.
The next camera that we will come to.
Yeah, and the banking on some of these turns as well.
Yesterday, a photo finish denied him a P2, but a good P3 yesterday for Arai. Add to a P2 that he had in race number 1 in Buriram, and this is a young kid to look out for. He's a Lombok boy, isn't he, Arai?
Yes, I think he is, yeah.
So he's got his home race coming up next.
Last time it was Underbones. Came from heaven and snatched a P1.
Marker wasn't it? By 1,000th of a second from Nazareth.
Yeah, Hiyoshi looking confident too there in P3 where he's stayed for a while, but he looks like he's got good pace. Yuta Date.
Once we come on to the final 2 laps, that's when this is going to get very interesting. And is there a drag down that main straight, Barry Russell?
Yeah, I think there is, and the thing about looking at Arai and Herjan is that Arai is about half the size of Herjan Atna.
Side, onto the bridge for the first time. Right, let's have a little look at Kevin Quintal, sadly, for India. He is out of this race, the Idemitsu Honda Racing India. He would have been hoping to try to stay closer to the top 10. Sadly, mechanical problems made the end of Kevin's race. Any one of the first 6, 7, 8 to take this one.
Yeah, there's something about his aggression that demands your attention, Aragaska.
Ironically, he's the one who's bullied out of that one by Ogiwara. Right, we're now coming to the business end of this race. Final 2 laps. Once we come round this corner, and it is Ramadeepa who has decided, okay, enough of this playing as an also-ran. I am going to be leading going into the business end of this race. Ramadeepa leads.
Yeah, Persian's been getting the best of it. He's currently in P3. I think that's not a bad position for him to be occupying at the moment. Although he has got the exciting Aragaska behind him, and he's got the very quick Aiki Yoshi behind him. First time
the countryside. 3 Hondas, 2 Yamaha and a Kawasaki. Yesterday's race winner, is leading the way.
by the look of it.
Ramadipa, he took the initiative early, coming out of the penultimate time, out of turn 14. I think he was probably hoping to escape. Agiwara, alright, lurks at the back. But Ramadipa, so impressive yesterday, leading and increasing his lead as everybody else raced. Now he's looking impressive. That was a lovely line to take through. He's a slip of a lad. Look at his hair, that would have taken wait, anything to help. And he's leading coming into the final lap. 2-on-2, the youngster from Indonesia. Ramadipa leads Agiwara. Persian at the third. Keep a close eye out on Alaska and Utadate. This is a race. This is going to be a lot of fun. This final 4.5 kilometres. Yeah, Agiwara's found some pace today. He was a few seconds back at yesterday's finish. He did come in P6. Yeah, he wasn't far off, but he's better today, and he's right on the coattail. Arayagasca, where's he? He's dropped down a little bit. Date is getting the better of him. Ayoshi is forced to stand up. Ayoshi will lose a little bit of momentum coming into the tunnel for the final time. This final lap. Oh, this is terrific from Ramadipa if he can go away up the hill. If you're coming over the brow of the hill with a substantial lead, it's a real loss there. That was Arayagasca. Unfortunate too for Aiki Ayoshi, who lost a lot. Great recovery from Arai, to be fair. Now the hill, he's got Herjan Adna, who has negotiated this final turn, or this turn into 11, beautifully. Ramadipa looking for back-to-back wins. Herjan again does it superbly, but loses it. And that will mean Ramadipa will have the lead. Herjan Adna loses the front end. Ramadipa will come through, looking for back-to-back wins. Agiwara is there, the round victory corner. And there is Kiandra Ramadipa. Back-to-back wins for him. Agiwara in P2. Date will take 3. 2 wildcards on the podium, and a mistake that you just wouldn't have. Ayoshi in 5. Sharafood in benefits comes up a place into P6. It's not so much shock, it's just registering that Utadate is riding for Victor Racing, and we got Victor Racing back on the podium, and that is the story.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight.